Hello, this is Tom from RV Travel and Living. Today we're going to talk about online jobs. Say for instance you're driving around in your RV and you find yourself in a city and you may be a little short of cash. And so what do you do? How do you find jobs? Is there jobs available? We're going to talk about that today. And guess what? You're going to be excited about this video because I am. This is our new channel, RV Travel and Living. When I had an opportunity, there was one point in my life where I was always searching for work and trying to find something to occupy my time, meaning I needed money. I needed money at that particular time. There was one time I needed some funds and I didn't know where to do, and so I started searching online. Where can I get a job? Can I do something online? And is it going to be beneficial for me? How fast can I make the money? And can I make it instantly? Can I make money so I can pay for fuel or maybe a maintenance bill or something that I needed to pay at that particular moment? And to answer that on all of it is yes, you can. There's opportunities out there that you can actually do and make money. Now, the thing about it is I'm going to give you 4 sites today that you can actually sign up for. Now, they're going to be varied on certain tasks and things you can do. So say, for instance, today you're in Las Vegas, tomorrow you're going to be in Arizona. You're in Nevada and you're going to Arizona. Well, what they do, a lot of these apps, what they do is they track your location on your IP address. So if you're in Vegas today and you change your IP address, it's not going to show that many opportunities. So make sure you talk to the recruiter, the hiring person that actually puts you on board. And there's going to be a lot of scams out there that's going to actually make you wake up and see that you're going to be bombarded by scams. But these companies right here are legitimate. You actually get money, a PayPal account, or however you direct deposit, whatever you wanted. And they vary anywhere from $100, $500, $800 in tasks. And a lot of it's task driven. I'll give you some examples. So why don't I just get into it instead of sitting here. Jobs online. You can travel and do this in an RV. And workers are for 55 to 65 or older. And there's many jobs available. There's actually millions of jobs. There's millions of jobs. There are plenty of jobs online that you can do. Sometimes you just have to make sure that when you reply, it's a .com. Make sure it's a legitimate company before you do any effort to these things. Because sometimes, as you know, you get these. I get them too. These, please click this for a job. Well, don't just be clicking. Make sure it's legitimate. Okay, the one, and I'll have these in my description, is called Appen, Appen. It surveys and things like this. You can make as much as $12 to $30 an hour doing surveys. Some are actually jobs that you entail, and what I mean by that is like, say for instance, they go online. Please tell me your story about the last time you went and got a haircut, and they want detail and they want a video on it. And so there's many tasks that are driven the way that you say for instance you go and there was one task in there that I just saw just now is completed and was for $50. I'll complete this task and you get $50. And it was a survey on when was the last time you bought tequila and what brand was it? What did you find more prevalent in the tequila? And it's just a questionnaire and you answer surveys. Once you do it and submit it, you do have to take a picture of the tequila that you used and things like that. But it's a simple task. Some of them are driving around. For an example, like one was doing maps and tracking through your phone, your camera on your phone, tracking around the area you're at and using the app. And they paid $525 for traffic lights, traffic cams, traffic cameras, if they're present or not present, things like that. And they pay you $525. It was like a 6-hour project, but you made $525 in that area that you're at. I did that one time. Another one that I did was going into local Firestone dealerships that I did personally. This is one I did through this app, and counted the windshield wiper blades, and any blades designed in boxes, put them in the boxes. It was Anco windshield wipers, and you count them. You just say, I work for this company. I'm in here to do a survey and your windshield wipers, and they'll let you do that. You're not doing anything. You're not taking anything in and out. You're helping them enhance their business. All right, another company is called Recruit and Field. I'll put this in there. They do focus studies. You can sometimes focus studies will be they want you to test maybe a product that they have. They pay in range from $100 to $250, $300 for 5 days of work. And it's a simple task. These are simple tasks. It's not like it's complicated. Like, when was the last time you went on a diet? And they're going to ask you to go on a diet for 5 days, things of that nature. You're going to weigh. Just simple tasks that you do. And they're going to have questions that you can answer online also. And there's surveys on there. You can actually do them. Now, a lot of these companies have what they call quick, that you can actually do at the moment. Or you can do, it takes 3 or 4 days, and then longer. It depends on what you want to do. Some need immediate cash, and they will do 1099, direct deposit, and or PayPal. And the last one I have right here is Userlytics. It's another task-driven, and once you sign on there, they give you tasks. I just looked, made sure it was still working, everything like that. So if you're traveling on the road and you want a job, it's very simply done. And what you do on this one, it asks tasks. For an example, they will send you tickets to a movie, and I used this one before. And the tickets may be the new one that's out, the Lost, with I can't even think of her name now. Anyway, the new movies are out, and they send you this tickets for you to go in, and how many people are in the theater. How many did you see buying popcorn? How many bought Coca-Cola? What theater was it? You have to do pictures and going in and all the stuff. But it's a simple task. You get to watch free movies, and you get paid for that task and time. And it was like $50 or something like that. But here's something very special about these. They go very quick. People are getting onto these things very fast because there's a lot of people out there traveling. And a lot of people don't really realize these opportunities are available. That they're up early in the morning, 6 o'clock. And so they don't last. They only on, once they put them on, they're on for 5, 6, 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, or 1 day, and it's gone. The tasks are gone. And you have to wait for another task. And hopefully there's enough between these companies here. There's one more. It's called Try My UI. And it's pretty good. My baby's barking, mommy's home. It hires real people, and they search and do, like you go in and count Cokes and things like that at Lowe's. Hold on, let me take care of my puppy. Okay, the last one, sorry, took care of my puppy there. Most important thing, take care of family, right? It's called Try My UI. It hires real people. They search the web, and what they do, you go into Lowe's and maybe Home Depot, and you see my wife in the background there, and they count. It's like the jobs that I did was go on these particular 5 Lowe's and Home Depots, go and count the Coca-Colas that's in the rack. So you would go to front registers, and each register you would go and count them. They paid for all the stores you did $600. You submit the paperwork and the pictures of each store you were at. They were close. They were like within 5 miles. One was 8 miles from the other one. They're really close, Home Depot and Lowe's. Anyway, he did that, and the money was submitted. Once I submit the paperwork on that Friday, it was turned in on Wednesday. Cutoff day was Thursday at 12 noon. If you have your paperwork in on this company, you get paid on Friday. The money was in my account before Friday morning. It was unbelievable. So, and it is nice to know, it was like, oh, $600. That just relieved a lot of pressure on me at that particular time. And then once I found these, I just went and did what I needed to do and went and really enjoyed myself. And because I knew I had this to fall back on. Right after all this was happening, I got an offer of a bigger job, and I ended up working for Apple. But this right here is really it's really good companies. Some do traffic data for traffic, how many traffic lights. Some will have you set in your vehicle or RV at a place to see the traffic and count the cars and things like that. Some of it's simple tasks, some are a little longer. You pick and choose whatever you want. But the key is to get on there on time, Don't wait about it. The longer you wait, the worse it gets, meaning they'll be gone. But these companies have thousands. One had last time, just today and yesterday, 150,000 jobs that are available, and they varied from one thing to the next. One was just taking surveys. One was doing surveys. In other words, you go to a supermarket or somewhere, retail establishment, and do a survey, approval of that store. Just simple surveys. It was on hair products. There's so many things, I couldn't even begin to tell you all of them. So check out these sites. You want extra money on the side, you have to submit your 1099, all the pertinent information, all your social security card, things like that. But you're responsible for your own taxes. You have to pay taxes on this money because they don't take out any taxes. And the good thing about it is it's deposited in your account. If it's not in by that time, they just deposit the next week. Some every other week they make deposits. Some they deposit that week. And if you have a PayPal account, they'll put the money in your account immediately. So if you complete the task, there are things that are driven. They're driven you can just do by phone. There are things you have to do by your computer. There are things you have to do that you have to physically go to the facility and walk in and do counts. Like at Sam's Wholesale, it was counting a product that they sold. It was French fries, a particular French fry. And you go in and count how many bags on the shelf, find out if they have any bags in the back, and get with the person in charge of inventory and find out how many they're selling a week. And they just need that information on these Sam's Wholesale and Costco and things like that. Because a lot of these companies have inventory data that they're trying to upgrade and find, but it's easier if you have somebody in the state. So for example, you happen to be there, check it out, because that means they have to fly somebody down, or they're going to be dependent on the store to make sure they do it properly. Not always it's going to happen, because as a manufacturer, you want to make sure the data is correct, because those manufacturers can sell as much as 20, 30, 50 cases, 100 cases of French fries just on a weekend. So I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. Check these out. They'll be in my links down in the description. God bless everybody. Everybody have good, safe RV travel.